Welcome. This is the Messiah Revelation Ministry. We are a prophetic end time ministry. Today we are doing an exposition on the fall of Babylon, and we are looking at chapter 18 of the book of Revelation. Which nation is Babylon? Is it the old Babylon or is it Rome? I believe that chapter 18 of the book of Revelation talks about United States of America, the Babylon of the end times, the last days Babylon that will be destroyed, and it will be destroyed by fire, and that is a major mode of the end time destruction, destruction of the world by fire. It is in the Gospel of Apostle Peter, and in the final judgment, the wicked nation will be cast into the lake of fire, and the wicked followers of Lucifer will also be cast into the lake of fire. The beast and the false prophet will be cast into the lake of fire, and Babylon, America, will be destroyed by fire. And the Lord made sure that destruction by fire is repeated three times, several times in chapter 18 of the book of Revelation. And so America will not be destroyed by natural disasters. It will not be utterly destroyed by civil war. It will not be destroyed by foreign invasion. It will be destroyed by fire. Of course, civil war, invasion, and natural disasters will be plagues, but they will not be the final plague that will destroy United States. It will be destroyed by fire, consistent with the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. There's a link between Sodom and Gomorrah in the Old Testament and United States. Sodom, United States, leading the world into fornication, leading the world into rebellion against God. And secondly, we know that Babylon, United States, will be destroyed in a very short time. The prophetic time is 1 hour, and 1 hour is short because to destroy the most powerful in the nation, the most powerful nation in the world, United States, to destroy that nation in 1 hour prophetically means that the destruction will be very short, and it will be sudden, and it will only be a supernatural destruction that will lead to America being destroyed in 1 hour and by fire. United States, which is Babylon, spoken of in chapter 18 of the book of Revelation, will be desolated. Nobody will live in Babylon, America again after its utter destruction by fire, and it will be the habitation of demons. And the Bible is also saying that when Babylon, United States, is utterly destroyed by fire, the angels of heaven and the saints in heaven, and they will rejoice because finally Elohim will have avenged the blood of the prophets from the Old Testament and to the New Testament. The blood of the prophets, they will be avenged on Babylon, the nation that will lead the kings of the earth to commit fornication and to destroy the world, and also to lead the world into the tribulation. As we look at the book of Revelation, chapter 18, it is a history of United States, and we can go over some of the things that will be destroyed. America will not find those things anymore. There will be no music in Babylon and America, and there will be no industries in Babylon. And the nation that has a lot of electricity, has a lot of light, and the nation doesn't sleep. There will be no power to light. America will be in darkness, and there will be no weddings. People who spend millions of dollars on weddings, celebrity weddings, and they would no longer be wedding. Why is wedding important? And as we're talking about wedding, as we talk about marriage, why is it so important in the destruction of Sodom, America? We have to look into the Bible, and we have to go into the book of Revelation, chapter 18. We are looking to Revelation chapter 18, verse 22. Um, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee. And so the book of Revelation is talking about music. The voice of musicians and pipers and trumpeters will not be heard anymore. There will be no more um, country music. There will no more be jazz. And of course, there will be no more rapping songs, no rappers, no voices from rappers singing profanity and insulting holiness and causing the youth to engage in adulterous relationship and fornication, idolizing celebrities, celebrities of Sodom. You will not hear the voice of the rappers. You will not hear the voice of the profane singers, because the Lord will destroy the music industry. There will no longer be music in America, in Babylon and America. And also the Lord will destroy the chariots of America, the military machine of America, Sodom, America, the military industrial intelligence complex will be destroyed. And we read it from Revelation chapter 18, verse 13, which talks about the sectors of Babylon's economy and society that will be destroyed. And cinnamon and others and ointments and frankincense and wine, um, E and J, the best wines coming from California, coming from America, they will no longer be found, they will be destroyed. And oil, the oil in Texas and other places in America, oil reserves, strategic oil reserves, they will be destroyed. Fine flour wheat will be destroyed, and beasts will be destroyed. And of course, slaves. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verses 13, is talking about slaves in America, and it's also talking about the souls of men. And as I ponder about the prophetic significance of slaves, and I know that Babylon is United States of America, because Babylon trafficked in slaves. Babylon, United States, was a progenitor in the infamous transatlantic slave trade that resulted in the kidnapping, the capture, and the captivity of the children of God. I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelites. I'm talking about black men and women who will be captives in the United States. The book of Revelation is looking at them as slaves. And even though there was Emancipation Proclamation in 1865, um, there are a lot of people who are still in captivity, and the remnants will be in captivity in Babylon, America. Revelation chapter 18, verse 13 is talking about slaves, and it's also talking about the souls of men. Millions of people will be led into the lake of fire because they will be partakers of the sins of Babylon, and they will enjoy the sins of Babylon. They will enjoy the sinful culture of Babylon, and they will enjoy homosexuality, and they will be partakers of the sins of Babylon. And so there will be souls of men. Revelation chapter 18, verse 13 is talking about souls of men that will be destroyed, talking about slaves that will be destroyed. People are slaves to celebrities in America. They are slaves to the adulterous worship and the material things, and that in America, in Babylon, America, the sinful lust in Babylon, America. And so the slaves will be destroyed, the idolaters will be destroyed, and souls of men will go into perdition. And the son of perdition will go into perdition, and the beast will go into perdition, the false prophet will go into perdition. But unfortunately, many people will also go into perdition, because when Babylon, America, is utterly destroyed, the destruction will be for the deceiver and the deceived. The deceivers will be destroyed, and the deceived will also be destroyed. And that's why the angel of the Lord in Revelation chapter 18, verse 4 gives a warning. Come, oh, come out of her, my people, so that you will not be partakers of the sins of Babylon, and you will not receive the plagues. You are hereby warned. You are commanded to come out of her, my people, spiritually. You need to come out of Babylon. And when the time comes for the destruction of Babylon, I believe that it will also mean physically coming out of Babylon before the Lord, the creator of the universe, destroy Babylon finally, and Babylon becomes desolated. And as we are talking about the fall of Babylon, we need to ponder about when that event will come. Now, prophetically, I believe that it will come at the end of the Great Tribulation, but definitely it will come before the Lord establishes his kingdom. Revelation chapter 11, verse 15 talks about the seven trumpets sounding and voices coming from heaven, that the kingdoms of the earth have become the kingdoms of Christ, the Messiah, and he will reign forever and ever. And the doctrine, the demonic doctrines in America, the doctrine of separation of church and state, it will no longer hold. The American Constitution will no longer hold. It will be destroyed. In addition, anything that offends God will be destroyed. And the Lord talks about it in Matthew chapter 25, because when the Lord he comes with his angels. All the things that offend God will be destroyed. And I believe that the gay bars in America will offend God and they will be destroyed. And the marriages in America will be destroyed. And the Lord is talking about the marriages in America in Revelation chapter 18, verse 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. The voice of the bridegroom, the voice of those who will be doing wedding will be heard no more. We are talking about homosexual wedding in the gates of Sodom, Sodom, America. You will not hear the voice of the bridegroom and the bride. And it is important that the Lord is talking about what you will not see in America. You will not see a light of a candle. It means that there will be no light in America. America will be in utter darkness. It will be destroyed, and there will be no voice of the rappers. We said it earlier, and there will be no voice of the bridegroom and the bride, and there will be no more apostate pastors and evangelicals who solemnize same-sex marriages, because there will be no more voices from the bridegroom and the bride in America, as the Lord destroys Babylon. And so, as we see the exposition of Revelation chapter 18, verse 13, talking about the chariots and the slaves and souls of men being destroyed. And as we also read Revelation 18, verse 22, that there will be no more voices of musicians. And as we read Revelation chapter 18, verse 23, that there will be no voices from bridegroom and the bride. Same-sex marriages will not go on anymore in Sodom, America. As we read all those things, then we need to conclude that the Lord is talking about a mystery Babylon, an end-time nation, a mystery nation, a rebellious nation, a recalcitrant nation, and a sinful nation, the nation that will be destroyed with brimstone and fire, consistent with the modus operandi of destruction of wicked nations. Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 6. And the habitation of the wicked will be destroyed with brimstone and fire, and consistent with divine protocol of destruction. America, the Babylon of our time, will be destroyed with brimstone and fire, and the destruction will come in 1 hour, and it will be a destruction that will be celebrated in the corridors of heaven, because the angels of the Lord will rejoice. And finally, they will rejoice because the Lord will have avenged the blood of the prophets from Abel to Zechariah on a sinful nation, United States of America, the Babylon of our time, the Sodom of our time, the nations whose destruction was decreed before the foundations of the earth, as it was revealed to Apostle John in the book of Revelation. The time is coming, and you need to repent, because the end time destruction of the characters in the Bible, in the book of Revelation, including Babylon, that time is now. The final trumpet of heaven has sounded, and the Lord is coming. He's coming with his angels. But before he establishes his kingdom, the headquarters in Jerusalem, Babylon, that nation Babylon, identified by 2 chapters in the book of Revelation, will be utterly destroyed, and it will be desolated. Revelation 18, verse 4 is giving you a prophetic warning. Come out of her, my people, before Babylon is destroyed. Before there will be no light of the candle shining in Babylon, and there will be no more voices of rappers and musicians singing profanity in America, and the chariots of America will be disabled, and the thieves in America, the slaves, they will be liberated, and the souls of men and women, they will go into perdition. Those who did not listen to the words of the angel to come out of Babylon before Babylon is utterly destroyed. Thank you. And my email is raptureafrica@yahoo.com. I'm leaving it in the description box of this video. Thank you very much.